Not everybody can be on this app and they're going to vet you properly, which actually does most of the work for you. I felt very safe.
The intention was there, right? Ki matlab, if I am downloading the app, if I get someone, I would date to marry this individual.
My parents have been in the army. I've been very disciplined. The first thing I went through was his education. I was honestly quite impressed.
I know that I will not be shown profile which I don't want to see. The chances of actually meeting someone is really high. And Deepika was the first person I met on this application, so I cannot complain at all. Be your biggest spokesperson if I can. I've always heard people say कि जब होना होता है हो जाता है. It happened to me. Feels like a dream, to be honest.
You know, you feel it in your bones. When it's right, it's right. My name is Deepika Saini. I stay in Gurgaon and I'm a researcher and psychologist.
My name is Pranay. I'm from Patna. I'm a typical Marwadi family, right? We are businessmen people.
And Pranay and I met through Verona.
To be honest, I was not looking at marriage as a setup entirely. I came off a pretty hectic relationship and that ended 3 years ago. I had my company to build, right? And all my focus was there.
Back when I was in UK, I was dating somebody and they didn't really want to get married. And at that point, it really got me thinking that, will I ever find somebody who really wants me or who wants to, commit to something. And then I came back and then my parents got me on a website. There were no good profiles to say, nothing was clicking for me, nothing really appealed. It was all in all quite dark and bleak.
Could not find like-minded people. There were people who were putting a lot of things on their profiles, but nothing concrete on when you meet them, right?
I had seen a few ads of Verona here and there. And I was just like, okay, let's download this and let's see what it's all about.
I've stumbled upon Verona via Instagram, to be honest. And that's where I downloaded and was a very brilliant onboarding experience, to be honest, because my LinkedIn had never been verified on any other platform.
I think the first thing was the verification part, which was very important. I felt that not everybody can be on this app and they're going to vet you properly, which actually does most of the work for you. And then giving curated profiles, it was the best part.
The intention was there, right? Ki matlab, if I am downloading the app, if I get someone, I would date to marry this individual. And Deepika was the first person I met on this application, so I cannot complain at all. Be your biggest spokesperson if I can.
Education is very important for me because I come from a family where the values have been placed on education so much.
I needed someone who's not from my field at all, right? I had a thing ki if I date someone, I should not know what she does, right?
My parents have been in the army. I've been very disciplined and I've done my schooling, my college from great places. The first thing I went through was his education. I was honestly quite impressed. I was like, oh, nice. The pictures were also great. I still remember there was one picture I did not like of his at all and I was just like, maybe not. He wrote something on his profile which was, I don't know how to cook, but if you want to see somebody burn water, swipe or something. And then I was just like, okay, this is funny. And that was actually the first profile that I liked. And then he had liked me back.
When I started speaking to her, we clicked instantly is what I would say. Took a couple of days to ease in, but then once we exchanged numbers, I guess it just flew from there. Since the time we started talking, till the time we're sitting here, it's actually been one big motion.
Because since March when we started talking, it did not seem like an effort to be speaking to him and we were talking like 24 hours a day. I think everything's just been such a beautiful journey and then it never felt like, oh, we're moving too fast or, we need to slow it down. It just seemed so natural and everything was in a beautiful flow.
I've always heard people say कि जब होना होता है हो जाता है. It happened to me. Feels like a dream, to be honest. I never thought that I will find someone who understands me.
Just to be very Bollywood and too cliche, like, you feel it in your bones. When it's right, you know it. He's a 0 or 100%. If he's not feeling it, he's not going to be like, oh, I'll do it 50%. He's not like that. He's so driven and he's so passionate in everything he does. Right up from work to loving to family to friends, everything he really gives into. So I just absolutely love that about him. And he's so patient with me. I'm a very impatient person and I just work on my whims and fancies and he really brings that calm to my life. I think that's the best quality I adore in him.
Thank you.
What's your favorite quality?
It's just very, very peaceful with her. I'm very, very sure that is how it's going to be, because we started knowing at least how we are as people, right? Marrying, to me at least, will never mean that my individuality in itself is over now. We've had a good discussion about it कि भाई कुछ भी हो जाए, you have to have your own life, so that like no name changings, nothing has to be done. People should know who Deepika Saini is and who Pranay Jain is as individuals, right? I guess we're the biggest propagators of your app now, right? Because in this particular field, क्या चाहिए तो किसी को नहीं पता, but क्या नहीं चाहिए ये पता होता है लोगों को. I know that I will not be shown profile which I don't want to see.
Correct.
And that is one level of filtering which you guys already do, and that saves time, that saves effort. The chances of actually meeting someone is really high.
Yeah. I loved Verona as an app because it really cuts down the kind of people that you really want to talk to. It matches your preferences. I was really scared that, who am I meeting? Who's the person in front? Are they even legit? So I think in those terms, I felt very safe.
That's why we are propagators as well.
Everyone in my family has
Absolutely.
Verona.
Yeah. Everyone who I know is not getting someone, I'm like, download Verona.
Yeah.
Yes.